Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello all, it's me, Zach Attack Flames. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, the shit I grew up with. I grew up in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, so Saturday morning cartoons were the shit. I'm actually watching some on YouTube right now from our username Rinse Repeat. I would check out his channel. They have a lot of classic Saturday morning cartoons on there with the original commercials in it from the years. I'm watching one from USA Cartoon Express right now. I can't show it on here. I don't want to copyright, but anyway, today I'm going to be talking about that. I have a couple DVDs I want to show you from Saturday morning cartoons, actually. I'm going to go through them and say if they are good, because I have watched every single one of these, and here's one. Saturday morning cartoons from Warner Brothers. This is the 1960s, Volume 1. You can see it has Porky Pig, Looney Tunes on there, Quick Draw McGraw, Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles, Adam Ant, Up and Adam Ant, Space Ghost, and the Jetsons on here. There's a lot of other cartoons on here, too, which are pretty cool. There's the Herculoids, El Kabong, Quick Draw McGraw's Alter Ego, Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. These two guys, Blubber and Blabber, whatever their names are. And that freaking Ricochet Rabbit, Touche Turtle on this. Secret Squirrel at the bottom, he's awesome. There's a lot of cool ones on here. Recommend picking that one up too. I have the whole set. This is the 1960s Volume 1. I would get this one too. And here is Volume 2 of the 60s. This one had Peter Potamus, Touche Turtle, Daffy Duck and other Looney Tunes character. One of the Wonder Twins, I think. I forget what this cartoon is. I really don't know. And Magilla Gorilla. Anyway, Ricochet Rabbit's right here. The Hillbilly Bears are on this disc. And there's Peter Potamus, the Space Cadets, Yogi Bear. The Saturday morning wake-up calls on this one. The 60s DVDs are actually pretty cool, just because you get to see a lot of classic Hanna-Barbera on this shit. To this day, I want to know who these two characters are. They look pretty fucking cool, and actually I forgot the names of these guys. I'm thinking Top Cat's probably on one of these DVDs. It just ain't showing it. I think this is like Polar Bear and Sealy Seal, I guess. I really don't know too much Hanna-Barbera cartoons to actually get the name, but whoever knows these two, I would like to know who it is. Alright, that's the 60s, and here we go, blasting into the 1970s with the cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons. I want to name them, of course, I know all of them. Here's Batman, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, the Jetsons, Yogi Bear and Boo Boo, Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Josie and the Pussycats are on this one. And I'm thinking the Hair Bear Bunch are on this one. The Banana Splits would be on the 60s. And the Funky Phantom and the Roman Holidays. And the Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan are on this one too. There's a lot of cool episodes of everything on these DVDs. I would pick these up. I think they are going for a lot on eBay right now. But these are not to miss. These DVDs, I have every single one of them. That's the 1970s. I bought these in 2013 when they were available, or 2012 when they were available. Now they're probably worth a lot of money. Because these came in like a collection. It stopped with the 1980s Volume 1. Actually, the 80s. And here is the 70s Volume 2. We had Shazam, the Hair Bears bunch, C-Lab 2020, Inch High Private Eye, Valley of the Dinosaurs, Tom and Jerry, Augie Doggy and Doggy Daddy, Snagglepuss, and Huckleberry Hound. Huckleberry Hound was one of Tim's favorite, so I like him naturally. Anyway, this one had Shazam, probably a whole bunch of like 70s Hanna-Barbera on this too. That's a good DVD. This is a good one too. And finally, here is the 1980s. The Saturday morning cartoons. I probably would remember some of these because I watched there was Ninja Turtles and a lot of 90s cartoons in the early 90s, which were the shit. We had a Problem Child cartoon, Camp Candy, a bunch of stuff. They should have made the 90s, which would have been awesome to have. But it stopped at the 1980s. This DVD actually gets a 2 thumbs up too. All this whole set. It's the Saturday morning cartoon set. And I'm going to probably watch this probably sooner or later. In this set you had, I have no idea who that is. The Flintstone Kids, Thundar the Barbarian. I have no idea. The Dragon Lance, I think this name is. Mr. T. Ed Grimley, and I have no idea. Anyway, these are like a lot of cool ones on here, though. The Quickie Koala Show, which actually had Tex Avery's final work. Dragon's Lair. This is Dragon's Lair, this one. Dragon's Lair. Okay. Anyway, this is what features probably Tex Avery's final work was the Quickie Koala Show. I would check that up. I'm thinking this actually is the Biscuits and the Munchkins. Yeah, they're hard to pronounce. Again, this is actually Hanna-Barbera. Ed Grimley, of course. The 80s cartoon one is pretty cool, too. I had Chuck Norris Karate Commandos on this one. So this gets a 5 stars, too. And that's the whole set right here. From the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. I like these cartoons. This is a chock full of memories right here. I used to watch old Cartoon Network when I was growing up, so that's why these DVDs are awesome. And now I know both of these Snorks names. I have a couple Snork toys. I'm going to name the first one right now. Here she is. Here is Casey Kelp. This is from a Roy Rogers Kids Meal from 1988. Like I said, 1988 had a lot of cool kid meal toys. I have all the McNugget buddies. I think I lost Sarge McNugget because he dropped under my shelf. But anyway, Al's McDonald's. This is from a Roy Rogers Kids Meal from 1988. Good detail. You can see from 88, her holding a bear. It sucks the Snorks ain't on this DVD, maybe because of copyright or whatever. And here is Demi. Demi. Yeah, Demi is awesome too. Yeah, here's Demi eating an ice cream cone. I like his detail. I said before, I used to love the Snorks. I don't care if I'm a boy or a man. I used to love them. Here they are. Good detail right there. That's Saturday morning cartoons for you in the 80s. The Snorks were out in the 1980s. It sucks they haven't rebooted them yet, but they should reboot them soon enough. Yeah. Anyway, my favorite Snork right here is Casey, actually. Casey is my favorite one. Demi's okay, but Casey is awesome because when I was a little boy, I used to have her in a hat and have her in my collection. She's better detailed than the one I had. The one I got from a thrift store back in 1993, so that would think why she's in better condition than the one I have. Even smells like she came from out of the box right away. She's probably the best detail. Casey was the second in command, the all-star. She was more of the tomboy of the group. And she was caring at the same time. She's awesome. Anyway, to reboot the Snorks, I would say, yeah, we need a reboot. Not really a reboot. That's good they didn't touch the Snorks, because this is the last of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons from the 80s. Hanna-Barbera didn't do really much after the Snorks. I mean, they did, but they rebooted them. That'd be pretty cool. But if they don't, that's good. Keep the originality for them. Anyway, yeah, I'm still looking for somebody. I think maybe the girlfriend, maybe one of my girlfriends may like the Snorks because she may like them. I'm talking to this girl right now that actually may like classic stuff, I think. That's what I meant to say. So anyway, yeah, so that dating video I made is I'm no longer keeping that visible. I may be talking to somebody right now, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this is Zack Attack Flames. Saturday morning cartoons stay alive in my collection. Okay, alright. Peace out. Metal horns up. Fist pump. Thumb up. And bye-bye.